Welcome to the daily report of the relevant high-frequency trading events surfaced by sceeto and Follow the Bots for trading the S&P 500 Emini futures contracts and the Spider ETF.
Here's a chart that I find just magnificently interesting. It's the last 2 days of trade in the forward Emini S&P 500 futures contract, but we're using an 8-tick range bar chart. So that's really 2 points. And we talk a lot about how the ebb and flow of the markets are gone. And what we saw here was a down move yesterday, February 4th, and an up move today. And where's the ebb and flow? Where is the ebb and flow in this market? And that's why I think so many traders are flummoxed. The market pretty much went down. I know that there's a little bit of a retracement, or is that a consolidation period? Here, you could say that's a retracement, but is that ebb and flow? It's basically down. Today in the up move, it was even more pronounced. From the low here, pretty much straight up. This is the kind of markets, it seems, that just a trailing stop is going to keep you in. So I know people bemoan the lack of ebb and flow, or they criticize all this bot activity, but what really we've seen from these bots is the markets have gotten straightened out. And if you want to trade in a straight line and you want your trade go from point A to point B with no interruptions, that's pretty much what we see in today's markets because of the bots. Here I've reverted to a 4-tick range bar chart, and let me just show you the indicators and the algorithms that we have on here. In the lower pane is retail versus institutional order flow. We have wind is basically a green wind day, so you want to stay to the long side. Wind was pretty helpful today. And we have MACD and our spikes in MACD, which were kind of nice. If I just put the global crosshair on, you'll see we have a spike here with an entry. There's plenty of room to run here. Here, you may have gotten stopped out if you had a tight stop here on this spike. This spike didn't work out, but this spike was phenomenal coming in. You'll also see that, price followed the bot activity, the buy surge activity that we surfaced by sceeto's order flow monitor. I do want to point out one thing is that Billy Duyrea, I don't know if you know Billy Duyrea, but if you talk to me, I talk about Billy a lot. Billy's the trader I trade with the most. He runs IOAMT, the Institute of Auction Market Theory, and Billy and I are launching a new site called followthebots.com, where we're going to be doing real-time trade commentary. And Billy had called me up in the morning, and he told me early in the day, I'm selling 1510s, and he'd written me some stuff on that. I'm going to sell the 1510s. And it was a nice setup because he had given me plenty of heads up early in the morning. He had given me his analysis. He wrote down his analysis for me, why he would be selling the 1510s. And we watched it in real time. And one of the things I want to show you about is Billy got in at 1510. He had a standing order and went short here. I went short, I think, a little bit later because I was waiting for some sort of sell indication from the bots. Billy's going to get in a little earlier than I do because he has a market map and he's looking to sell 1510s. What I do with sceeto is I use Billy's market structure of 1510 to sell 1510, and then I look under the hood, as I call it, in the order flow, and I try to see, when is the flow now in the direction short, and I enter accordingly. And you can see that here we had a spike after the 1510, after the move down, and we had a lower low here and the reversal equities, and it followed on down. Also, we had retail moving above institutional here. So retail is more bullish than institutional, and I think the marrying up between sceeto's order flow data and Billy's market structure data is just a great way to trade. And we're going to be surfacing that on followthebots.com over the next week or so.
sceeto's advanced algorithmic order flow monitoring data can be surfaced in real time in NinjaTrader, Sierra Chart, Multicharts, and TradeStation. Register for a free trial at www.sceeto.com. Thanks for stopping by.